Seeing that this is a new school year, some new students and old would probably need some help in certain areas. Whether it's mastering the dance floor, academics, or theft, we've got some solutions for you.
I'm going to tell you a little bit today about what the most commonly asked questions are regarding college and college prep. Most students that come into the Career Center are wanting to know what's the best college to go to. In that regard, every college is individual to a student. Some student might like a big college, a small college. You know, it's really important for the student to research that, and what I do here is help students have the resources to do that research. We provide websites, we have book resources for that as well. Other questions that are asked are what degree what college provides the best degree program. For instance, a student might want to know what's the best college to go to for a business or teaching. Again, that's providing resources to students so that they can do that research. We have some excellent books here in the Career Center that students can look at the different degrees programs, the different majors, and what occupations and what schools provide that information.
Let's face it, who's really good at math? Let's ask around and see who the students would go to for help.
For math help, I would probably go to someone smart like my dad or to hotmath.com.
If I needed help with a math problem, I would go to Mr. Wilson and ask him.
Where do I go for math help? If I'm at home or here at school, I go to these books. The Encyclopedia of Mathematics, which is somewhat helpful, and then one of my favorite books, a book we used to teach out of. This has lots of information in it. And then, if I'm near the computer, sometimes I'll email my friend Mr. Christofferson and ask him. He knows a lot of stuff. And sometimes I'll go talk to other teachers. That's where I go for math help.
If I was going to go somewhere for math help, I'd go to Mr. Wilson because he was the greatest math teacher I had.
So where would you go for math help?
Typically, I'd probably look up how to do the problem on the internet.
So I just got my cell phone stolen and I don't know what to do. So we'll just go ask Officer McClanahan over there what to do. If you brought something to school and it got stolen, where would you suggest someone go to get help with that?
Okay, the first stop should really be at your principal or assistant principal's office. And the reason for that is, well, there's several reasons. One is that the principal and assistant principal have actually more authority to do searches and things of people's belongings than the police do. Once you involve the police, we have a strict set of guidelines that we have to follow that the courts have set, but the courts have ruled that administrative staff of a school have the authority to go and search people's backpacks, lockers, cars, their belongings based on a standard called reasonable suspicion. It's a really kind of a low standard. The police have to have probable cause or have somebody under arrest. It's a more difficult standard. It's a harder one to meet. So we recommend that if you have something stolen, the first thing that you do is to go contact Mrs. Landwirl or Mr. Yelenich or Mr. Lennis and make that complaint with them, and then when it's appropriate for them to bring the complaint to us, that's when they bring it to us.